You know, I'm just kidding. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This has been one of my most requested videos for like months, and you guys have been asking for some like really cool tips and tricks, like some life hacks on how to like survive and thrive in 2019, because let's face it, we haven't had like the best existence, you could say, as vampires, you know. I've almost been burned at the stake 4 times. I got very close to being decapitated during the French Revolution. They like kind of caught on. And plus they were just using that guillotine like nobody's business. But anyways, let's not talk about that. That was in my backstory video. I'll link it below. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Antoinette. I've gone by Annie in the 50s when it was cute. Right now I go by Tony. I kind of like that like androgynous vibe, you know? Just like very quickly, I was born in the early 1300s. I died during the Black Death. Like so many of my friends, like literally, I think they like all died. And I was like the only one lucky enough to contract vampirus. It was like this, you know, that like extra bacteria. Of course now, like if you're vaccinated, you can't get it anymore. Vaccinate your kids, okay? Unless you want them to drink blood, but that's a whole other thing. Comment below if you want me to go on a political rant, because I've seen some things and I could really go off. But anyways, yes, okay, so contracted vampirus, died when I was about 23. Here I am now. I've been risen about 700 years. So I've gathered a lot of tips and tricks, and I want to share them with you. Kind of like ways to blend in. Maybe you just turned. This could totally help you. So first, I want to talk about some no mirror makeup tricks, because as you know, we can't see our reflections. It can make, you know, winged liner especially difficult. And so what I've actually done is I use my YouTube setup, or like my Snapchat on the go. Like if I have to reapply lipstick or something, I'll use my Snapchat camera front facing, and it actually works pretty well. You have to get really good at like only using one hand to apply stuff and like do your blending and whatnot. And like, okay, so like when I do my liner, my trick is to, okay, so like you have your liner, right? My trick is to like rest right here, so that as, you know, as I'm holding my phone, I can like really like look and then like pull my skin around, and just like the pinky right here like really just like makes it easier. This is the foundation that I use. It is about 4 shades dark. This is like the second lightest shade that they have. It's like 4 shades darker than my normal skin tone. But, you know, we're trying to masquerade as humans here, so I literally put this like all over my body, and I get spray tans about once every 2 weeks, just to make sure that I keep like a natural human complexion. Number 2 is to use your hypnosis or your seduction charm. If you have the eye contact one, that's really cool. I can do it with just my voice. And okay, disclaimer, I promise that I'm not using it right now to get you to watch this video. If you don't like this video, you don't have to watch it, but you can use your hypnosis charm to gain more followers and subscribers, like on YouTube or Insta, whatever. Then you can get more brand deals. Like I have like probably like 9 different sponsorships right now, and I literally like work from home. I don't have to leave during the day, because I can just like film my videos all day in my dark room, and it's totally safe. And then like I can go out with my friends at night and just hypnotize people into following you, into subscribing to your channel, commenting down below, all of that business, and you just work from home all day, and it's super easy. Number 3 is definitely when you go out with your friends, they're all gonna be lit. You're not, unless you've like, okay, if you figured out a way to drink alcohol, please let me know, because I miss mead so much, but that's a whole different thing. Everyone wants to take an Uber between all the different clubs, you know? That can get really, really expensive. So what you need to do is you don't go over to your friend's house and then Uber to the club. Just really work on your animal transformations. Mine's a bat. And I can just like flap right on over, get us a table, check in with the hostess, and you'll be good to go. You'll save your like $17 on Uber fare, and that's basically how I get around town. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, number 4. In a recent video, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, I told you about the recent diet changes that I've made in my life. I have gone vegan. It's been really wonderful. I feel so good all the time. I had to get used to not ingesting as much protein as normal, but I found ways to like substitute, curb cravings, all of that stuff. And my favorite vegan substitute for humans is actually cow's blood. You can get it at like any local butcher. Organic is going to be more expensive. It's about like $8 more per pint, but like it's totally worth it because it tastes closer to human blood, I think. But yeah, literally like cup and a half of that in the morning, cup and a half at night, maybe like a half cup here and there. If I really want to treat myself, I'll do like pig's blood, or I will probably be doing like a recipe favorites video later in the month. And I'll tell you all the butchers I go to, some nearby farms if you want to buy fresh, and do like a farm to table kind of thing. You can totally go through all of that, okay? Number 5, by the time that this goes live, yes, I'll have already been to Coachella. Now, I know you're thinking like, we're vampires, we can't go out in the sun. How are we going to go to an outdoor music festival? Like, what? But we deserve to have fun too, okay? It's like the biggest festival music event of the year. And I do that by getting these big hats, cute little parasol, bodysuit, like head to toe bodysuit, talking latex gloves, the whole boots, like everything. You can create like a super cute fit, and your makeup to match using that my phone camera trick that I mentioned earlier. You can turn it into like this whole thing, and it's so cute. It's so fun, and then you get to go party all weekend with your friends. I understand that being around that many humans could get like a little stressful and maybe a little bit too tempting if you're not looking to feed that weekend. And I prepare ahead of time, maybe like drain a person the week before and just bring a couple flasks, because everyone's drinking out of them anyways all weekend, and you can just put the blood in a flask and you'll be good. It'll like curb your craving, and then you won't kill anybody at Coachella. Number 7 is some recommendations on how to fill your time during the nights after all of your friends go to sleep. I have like learned a bunch of languages. I speak like French, Spanish, Italian, do some arts and crafts. I have this super cute DIY for mason jars with your homeland soil in them. You can plant a little succulent in there, and it's so cute. And then you can just move that around with all of your houses. It's like a perfect decor for when you have to move every 10 years because you haven't aged and people are going to start asking questions. So when you move around, just take your cute little succulent with you all over the place, and then there you go. You're always connected to your homeland, where you were buried, blah blah, and it's super cute. Quick side note, if you hear children screaming in the background, sorry, my roommate is supposed to soundproof our kill room this weekend, but she didn't get around to it, and she has a couple kids down there. She's trying to meal prep, but it's not working out too well because they get like really antsy. So if you hear screaming, sorry, my roommate sucks. Number 7 is to use Yelp and check the menu of any restaurant that you go to ahead of time. I can't tell you how many Tinder dates I've been on where I show up at the restaurant, the name didn't sound Italian at all, and then what do I know, there's garlic in freaking everything, and I can't eat there. I have to like fake an illness. We didn't have a second date. It's happened so many times. So just use Yelp. I mean, you should be using it anyways, just to make sure it's a good restaurant, but like use Yelp, check the menu, see if they can like accommodate allergens, and try and like force it down if you can, or just like pretend that you're on a diet or something. I know that piercings are getting more and more popular. I have 6. Obviously, don't get any piercings with silver. A lot of shops want to use sterling silver that burns like so much, and instead just go for like platinum if you still want that color, or you can do like gold plated. I've had like semi decent luck with that. So yeah, if you're getting new piercings, just remember that a lot of them are sterling silver. You have an allergic reaction to that, so just go like platinum, chrome, gold. Number 9. Okay. Number 9 is a little controversial, but again, I've been risen 700 years. I've seen some stuff, and I've learned a lot. and kind of just like renounced religion, and I sort of stopped believing in it in like, I don't know, like 1824-ish, like right after the Industrial Revolution, somewhere around there. And honestly, it makes my life a breeze because everyone has cross tattoos or some like Bible quote on them. I have some Jewish friends that are very active in their communities, and that's wonderful. I'm not like saying anything against that. Like, I'm not trying to start a scandal here. I'm just saying, for my life, not placing any importance in those religious symbols has been a lot easier to make friends with people that do follow those religions. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm really like not trying to like be mean or rude, or, and like if you are, that's great, but honestly, like, it has made my life so much easier the past 200 years. Okay, so for my last, okay, well, I guess it's not really like a tip or trick, but the last thing that I want to talk about today is my dating life. I recently posted that I was in a new relationship and it's going really well. It's like wonderful, but I just wanted to address like dating as a vampire, because it can get really tricky, and if you're not like a change your man kind of woman, it can be hard to like keep falling in love over and over again. I've been very lucky, and I've actually been able to find the reincarnation of my very first husband, Guillaume. We got married when we were 13. It was really beautiful. It was an outdoor wedding. I wore a tarp. It was great. And I've discovered that a man that looks just like him comes around again about like 80 to 100 years, like depending on how healthy they were. It's gotten longer as the centuries have progressed because of, you know, medicine. But it's so, like, here, I know you won't believe me. I have pictures, okay. And sorry if like some of the quality isn't that great, because I've had to like take pictures of pictures since from like 18. God, I can't remember when the camera was invented. It was a long time ago. So this was, let's see. Okay, so this is him. I know he's so cute. Look at him. I just wanna eat him up. I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm vegan. That was like 1850-ish. Yeah. And then he died pretty quickly. Got another one like 70 years later. Look at how cute that is. He looks just like him. I think his name that time was like John. I don't know. Then in like the early 1900s, that cutie came along. Fred? I don't know. Then we jump ahead to like the 1950s. That's us at the Vatican. See, okay, but this is like kind of what I mean. Like, I would have burst into flames if I was Catholic. Just saying. Okay, so yeah. See, we went to, oops, there's him, the Colosseum, us at the Vatican. Look at how cute we are. Oops. Oh, she was from the 70s. Sorry. And this is us today. Well, this is the most current version of him today. That was on Valentine's Day. That's when we went public. So he does know that I am undead. Brought it up a couple weeks ago. We've had to work some things out. I will admit, he's one of the reasons that I went vegan. I really think he's going to be the one for the next 60 years, and then I'll find him again. But I am going to make a video on coming out to your significant other, because it is a touchy subject, especially if you're dating a human. I have like a whole video I can make for you guys on that subject. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just some kind of like life hacks, tips and tricks, things that I do in this day and age to kind of blend in a little bit more, stay undead, stay healthy. I really hope you liked it. If you did, of course, hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Give me a thumbs up down below. Comment what your favorite tip and trick was. If you have any others, please let me know. I'd love to do like a round 2 if you guys are interested in that. And let me know if you've tried any of these. Do they work for you? Do you like them? Do you have something else that you'd like to do or see? So yeah, just let me know. And so much for watching. I love you guys. Have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are. And as always, remain #cursed. Bye. Love you.